Hello guys, welcome back to our channel CSC Concepts with Parintam. So guys, as you know, what we are doing nowadays is we are picking up the gate asked questions that are asked multiple number of times. We are taking up such type of questions and we are trying to solve them here. Fine. So in today's question, see what we are going to solve. Gate previous year questions to find out total number of tokens. So this is also a very important question for gate where you are given piece of code like this one or this one you are given. So you can see here in gate 1999 this has been asked, in gate 2000 this has been asked. So I have just taken two instances, but this has been asked multiple times. Apart from these two times also such questions have been asked to find out total number of tokens from the code given. Fine. So this is actually a question of compiler design subject. If you don't know what is token, what are the phases of compiler, why tokens are useful, we have seen or we have learned all of them in the actual videos of compiler design. So in case if you want to learn compiler design in detail from scratch, we are having the playlist available in our channel. I will give the link in the I button. You can always go there and check out all the videos that are really going to be helpful to you in your GATE exam. So for now, let's see these two questions. So these two are the piece of code given in two different exams in 1999 and in 2000, and what is asked, they have asked simply to find out total number of tokens. Because it is very simple question, generally they are asking it in 1 mark question. Fine, because but still in gate we know that every 0.1 marks also matters. So this is 1 mark, obviously we should know this. So what is token? And see, there is one phase of compiler that is known as lexical analysis. What happens in lexical analysis phase, that whatever code we are writing, fine, from that piece of code, it is counting the number of tokens. So actually it is also 1 mark question that has been asked. That's why I am sharing this information with you people, that lexical analysis is that phase of compiler that is actually doing the task of counting the number of tokens. Fine. So manually they can give us such piece of code and they can expect us to count the number of tokens and give the answer. So see, if we see the first question of GATE 1999, a simple, very simple question is given. Do 10I is equal to 1.25. It is very simple. So see, if I tell you the rule to find out the number of tokens, the very simple thing is whatever separate characters are there, take them as one token. Fine, very simple. Fine. So you can see that do, obviously do is a single word. Fine. So this do is my first token, this 10 is my second token, I is my third token, equal to is my fourth token, and 1.25 is my fifth token. Fine. How we can calculate it? It is very simple, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 tokens in this example given. Fine. So whatever separate characters are there, you need to simply count them, nothing else. Fine. But you have to remember that in tokens we have to calculate everything. So in the end, if there is comma, we will if there is any comma, in the end if there is semicolon, we have to count each and everything. Fine. So this was very simple example. So the answer here would be that the number of tokens in this example is 5. Now, if I talk about the second example, in the second example, see, one printf, general printf function is given in the normal C language that we are writing, and in this printf statement, what we are expected to do is to find out the number of tokens. So, see, let me tell you something. The main rule that you have to remember in case of printf, like here what I have told you, that for every next character or for every word, we will consider every word or every symbol as one token. But if we talk about printf, the main thing that many students are doing mistake or many students don't know is, whenever we are dealing with printf and we are counting the total number of tokens, we have to always take care that inverted comma to inverted comma, like this. whatever is written in between, this should be considered as one single token. This is very important to understand or very important to remember in case of printf. Fine. That in printf, this, see, from inverted comma to inverted comma, that's why I'm repeating. From this, whatever you call it, these are actually inverted commas. Fine. So these, from this double quotes, you can say double quotes or inverted comma, whatever you call them. So from this inverted comma to closing inverted comma, this whole thing is considered as one token. Now, for example, we will do that later. Let's see if you are given that printf hello world, the thing that every programmer does for the first time is printf hello world. So if this is given to you and you are expected to find out the total number of tokens, so what will be the total number of tokens in this? Printf will be your first token. This opening bracket will be your second token. This inverted comma to inverted comma, this whole thing will be your third token. Again closing bracket, fourth token, semicolon, fifth token. Don't remember to count the semicolon. Don't forget to count the semicolon. Fine, we have to consider semicolon also as one token. So the total number of token here is 5. Got it? So this is the main thing that you need to remember in case of printf. So if we are taking this example, so this whole thing is one token. So now let's count the tokens. Printf is my first token. Opening bracket is my second token. This whole thing is my third token. Comma is my fourth token. I fifth, comma sixth, ampersand 7, I 8, closing bracket 9 and semicolon 10. So total how many tokens I have got here? 10 tokens. So here directly indirectly we have taken 3 examples. All the 3 as having their own variations. So I hope now you are clear about this thing, that how to find out the total number of tokens. Generally they are asked in 1 marks only, and very simple examples like this have been asked. Fine. So I hope this concept is clear for you. I wish and I would like to request you that please, as you know, we have already solved more than 20 questions of GATE asked question, previous year question, and I am trying to continue this series as much as possible and try to provide you more and more questions. So please, I would like to request you that whoever your friends and classmates are there who are preparing for GATE exam, please share this playlist with all of them, because this is going to help each and every one of them. Thank you so much.